Hello and welcome to the Mando-Bros post-battle banter, Season 2, Episode 7.
Today's episode, we're going to go over everything that happened in Episode 7 here, as per usual. To begin with, this first struggle wasn't a whole lot of exciting until near the end. Did a little movement here and there. Bounty hunters took 1 and 2 at the start. Kind of set me up a little bit,
Well,
not a whole lot.
The first thing that kind of separated us was moving the Night Sisters right over here.
Yep. All because the desperate measures, you were able to have pretty much that side of the whole board.
Well, which they did not move after that. So
Nope,
they moved there, took that. Then it got to where it was just, I would have 3, you would have 2. I'd have 3, you'd have 2.
Yep.
And then jumping Django up there.
Well, he capture wired.
Yeah, capture wired.
One of them to pull him out.
Yep. And then I messed up. I messed up with Mother. I should have just straight off attacked Django instead of moving around because I forgot he could just pay a force jetpack and just take that objective anyways. So I was thinking, oh, I'll move over here and I'll still have it because he's not close enough. It didn't work. He just jetpack got up there. I should have just attacked with her. What's that ability? When you wounded the Night Sisters.
Oh, the Wrath of the Great Mother?
Yeah. So that was my kind of first mess up, and then that's the first time we got to pay a force to move the struggle, to move the momentum token.
After that, we moved on to the second struggle.
Well,
because I won the struggle shortly after that.
No, I did.
Oh, yeah, you won the struggle.
What are you talking about?
I'm used to winning the first struggle.
I know you are, because right after that, I got Savage. I did the same thing you did, where I went over and wounded the bounty hunters right over here, which they didn't move again. Took that objective, and then I did the same thing. Paid a force, moved it 1 towards my side, and that ended up winning me the struggle.
Yep. Moving on to the second struggle, though, I got the It Could Be Worse, which helped me out because it put most of the objectives on my side. My first turn right off the bat, I managed to use Dooku with the Shatterpoint, got him to the last objective, which is the block. And I took all the objectives, having 4 points right off the bat. Yeah,
he dashed right over here to this one, took it. I didn't think there was any way of me to come back, so I just kind of gave up on that struggle. I could have moved the ARFs over there to take it, but I think I was just putting them in a bad spot. They just get wounded right away. I was just figured I'd try to set up for the next struggle, dashed them up here, got up here, thinking that one of these 3 middle points was going to be one of them. That way I'd put him in a good spot to at least take one. And we got completely opposite, and it didn't help at all to put them up there.
The odds were not in your favor. No. You had a 2 out of 3 chance of getting that center objective.
Yeah.
You couldn't get it.
So second struggle was just your second turn, you won.
Yeah.
I got 1 turn, that was it, and that's what I did.
Yep. One thing I was hoping for during this game, and we'll get on to struggle 3 here in a second, I was hoping to use Aura Singh again. Be able to wound 2 units in one go, that'd be great, but that never happened.
No.
Third struggle, you drew, and you got no such thing as luck.
Yep.
Which there wasn't anything such as luck in this one.
Nope.
By then, you were finally on your last activation. Your first turn of that struggle, you were in the last activation of your deck.
Yeah, which put me with Mace, which was fine. I dashed up, got this objective here, but I only had it for 1 turn, so it didn't really help me out any.
Yeah, Cad Bane came in, shoved him off of there, and held that point down for the rest of the game. Because then you go to the other side of the table.
Well, yeah, then we had Mother.
Yep.
She activates, moves to take this block, and then next turn just, I'm going to bring Dooku and this Magna Guard over here, take it, and just shove you out of there. So I couldn't really do anything to keep any objectives.
Yeah. The one thing that could have been pivotal for you was your next activation shortly after that when you got Mace.
Yeah, well, I got Savage, so thinking about it, Savage could have climbed up here. He could have dashed and then climbed up here and took this, which it would have kept me in the game for maybe 1 more turn instead of losing next turn. But I wanted the Night Sisters or something to where I could get both of them on top of that point and shoot down at the Magna Guards or Dooku or whatever, just to try to keep that point a little better because they were wounded. So if I brought Savage over there, that's just one body on there.
Yeah.
And he wasn't going to be able to attack or anything. I was hoping to get the Night Sisters. That way they could at least move in there, be right on top of it, and attack somebody.
Yeah, because all I had over there was Django and Magna Guards.
Yeah,
Django
on the other side.
So up there.
So he had control of that just by having them down there.
And the Night Sisters were wounded.
Yeah, so I needed them really, and I drew into Mace, and then that just killed me there.
Yeah, that really killed you because
he jumped back up here, had a disarm, failed everything, and didn't take the objective, and then I lost.
Yep. And then I had CAD for my final activation.
I'd say the first struggle was pretty fun, and it was.
I would agree 100% with that.
Was pretty fun. I had a good time on it, and then struggle 2, you had all the fun. Then struggle 3, you basically had all the fun again.
Yeah. I'd say my best performing unit would be either Count Dooku or Jango Fett, just because Dooku was running all over the board doing things, and if it wasn't for Jango Fett being able to capture wire,
I'd say the Magna Guards too, because they're, even if you don't use them,
they can sit on points.
They're just annoying.
Yeah. You have to attack them if they're engaged.
I didn't really have I don't think I had a very good unit or a character. Savage, I mean, ran over there and wounded the bounty hunters, but that's just what he does. I don't, I didn't really have a good character or a good, nothing to where they just did all the work the whole game.
Right.
I really don't know.
Your clones with Pawns and Arfs over here, they tried to put in work, but
they didn't do anything.
They tried.
Pawns dashed up there, and
that's all he did the whole game.
And just got a strain and a pin and was just stuck there because he needed one more damage to be wounded.
Yep.
And the Arfs didn't really do anything either. I mean, the Acolytes, they jumped up there and took that right away and held on to it for a little while, but other than that, that was about it.
All in all, this is our third or fourth game playing.
Yeah.
Tell me the odds.
Third or fourth, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But I'd say this game was probably the best game we've had playing.
Yeah, and we actually got to showcase what you can do when you pay a force to move it.
Yeah,
being able to do that before.
Well, I was able to move it 4 points with Django.
Yeah.
Being able to wound somebody and just bring it on over.
Well, and then I wounded. Took the objective, and I got to move it with a force. So.
Yep. Things can get pretty out of hand.
Yep.
If it works out right.
Yep.
Anyways, thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing. Let us know what you guys think of Never Tell Me the Odds or some of these units we used today. Let us know, what's your favorite mission pack. I don't say I have one yet. Still learning.
No, it's nice to just have 3 of them out there, so you can just, when we come in, we can just randomly select which one we want to use.
Yep. Anyway, like I said previously, thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. Don't forget to share. And share your opinions. And don't forget.
It's this way.
Okay.